My name's Phil Healy, and I'm a Drake Associate Musician, and I've been working with Luke Turner, and we've been setting up these sessions with the adults with disabilities in the Colston Hall. All the way through it, and then into the dancing number, and then we'll change a few sounds. See how it goes.
I'm Bridie Kane, and I'm a musician now for Drake Music. I'm 71 years old, and I joined them last October, and I think it's absolutely wonderful because I play music now using an iPad, whereas I used to be a musician about 15 years ago, but I had a bad accident and got my shoulder smashed and a few other things, and so I could no longer play normal music.
I play the trumpet. Well, I did play the trumpet years ago. Learned to play out at school. I've got an organ at home, a Technics organ keyboard at home, which I've had since I was 10. I'm now 38, so it's quite a long time ago. You know, we all accept each other's strengths and weaknesses and abilities and qualities as musicians, because that's what I like. Because we're not labelled disabled, we're labelled performers and musicians, and we've got things to offer this life, you know.
Someone who's got limited movement and can maybe move their arm slightly, you know, even just a couple of inches or something, is able to play the Soundbeam or is able to play the iPad, because just being able to make a really small movement, you're able to make a huge sound. And using the technology, we can shape the instrument. It might be that if someone could maybe just move their finger in one direction or another, that can play a melody, or that can play a sample, or that can play a sound that they've made with their mouth, or it's limitless, really.
Generally, people don't really know very much about autism. They have a very limited understanding of what autistic people are like, because the stereotypes are really strong. It's very difficult for me to participate with people in various groups, because I inevitably end up on the outside of any group that I could otherwise have been part of. I felt that I needed to look for an inclusive music environment, and it's been great, because I've not been doing anything with my music for such a long time, and to be able to play music with other people has been really, really super.
Definitely made new friends. Yeah, because we understand one another's problems. Although we've all got different problems, we all appreciate that we've got problems, and so it helps us get along better. And the thing is about, I don't know, when you play music, somehow it makes you feel happy.
I just sat down and wrote the song just to share with the group as a kind of reminiscing, a way for us to reminisce together and to hold that whole experience in one place.
These afternoon sessions are really quite precious, though barely an hour and a half. It's not that often I spend time with people, play music or have a good laugh. We come from all different points of the compass to Drake music sessions in town. The wires and cables are everywhere, on every table and every chair. Sometimes the power dies and there's nothing there, but who cares, 'cause we found a way to make a sound. Do you recall we went to Brazil? We followed the moonlight and sat on the hill, looked down on the lovelorn, swimming there still. Ian and Pauline and me, but not Bridie and Phil. Then up through the stars to land on the side of a comet careering through space deep and wide. Although in the end, feel I played Heidi, Heidi. That was Ian and me and Phil, Pauline, and of course, Bridie.
It's quite a privilege to be involved in that dynamic where a disparate bunch of people come together and end up playing music together. We've heard Nikki, who created a song about that process. The talents are coming out the more and more we do this.
What I do is I put my musical thoughts and my imagination on in a musical sense, and that sort of expresses the way the songs I play is sort of almost part of me in a way. Without the technology and the music and the apps and the group forum, it wouldn't have been possible. I mean, I could play on my own in my own flat, but it's not the same as being together with a group of people.
Oh yeah, we definitely, all of us, more independent. And we make the choices. You know, instead of people making choices for us, we actually make the choices. Especially as to what we want to play as well.